We just had a good adventure crossing the little stream over there. Let me go up here and see it. But we were lucky there was a piece of board across which the guys had set up a long while back. So we found it. So we normally hang around over there, across the stream, when we were over here. Yeah. Fat mango on the ground. Something eat up that one. And this is a bunch of just passive. I'm going back here to film this. There's a green. Green guys here. A lot on there. We got a request to take a few green ones back home because the idea is throw that in curry. The green one in curry. Fish curry and green mango, it's pretty good. But the goal is to get some nice ripe ones actually, even half ripe. But here's a tree further up, I'll show you when we get there. It's loaded with the red skin one. There were yellow ones too, but I bet the yellow ones, a bunch of them are on the ground now. That's what happens in the night, a lot of them fall during the night. Now our jealousy backdam had big mango trees like this in the old days along the past the road. But I think they're all gone now. They got bulldozed, knocked down by drag lines, whatever. But I'm sure way at the back there's still some because there was no need to knock those down. They were not in the machinery's way. Over there, we got a few. I can feel the burning sensation on the tootsies already. The grass gouge a piece out there. Silly now wearing long pants to come to the back here, but it's okay, man. Long pants is too hard to wash. Unnecessarily wash when you need to, but come at the back here like guarantee you'll have to wash it. So you see? Oop. Down on the ground there. I said, you guys just fall. He looked freshly fell to look at it. But something did, honestly, hit the ground, got squished like it, but something looked like they attacked him already. Ah, this is a scene. This is a scene. Look at that bird nest. Poor thing is on the ground. Of course, it fell off the tree. You can see why, because the nest is so big and fat at the bottom there, and just hanging by a couple fine string up there. I'm going to explore it a bit. Is there anything in it? No, lucky enough there's nothing in it, so no chick got harmed by that nest falling. It's so nice to make the thing. Nice hanging nest. That's a nice treat there. That's an unexpected treat. The mangoes on the ground, look at them. I think they're now yellow and they fell down. This tree we got some not a lot. See, this is a fresh one there. I think I'm gonna pick him up, see if he's actually good. You know what, I'll say that one is good, man. That's a nice one. I'm gonna keep this one. You got a spot there, but that's nothing. That's not a problem. So that's the first one in the bucket. But you see, he fell. We didn't pick him. He fell last night. It looks like we got it fresh. The stem is still fresh. Even I'm an old backdam man. I know things like that. You see, these are old. And look how much are under this tree. But of course, the sheep. You see, something ate that one. The sheep trample these ones. If you were here like a week ago, I bet you'd get some really nice ones. Actually, that is a good one there, but I don't want to pick him up because the sheep been playing around here a lot, and it's a messy area. But look how much is on the ground. Well, actually, I think I'm going to pick these ones. He left them here to be bucketed up. Yeah, he picked those ones. I mean, I said there's a lot because I saw a lot, but like I said, lots of them probably fell already. You can see how things nibble. Things eat them up. Look how many over there. They're all wasted mangoes, man. Look how many in the ground. Here's a nice fat one here again. You know, I think I'm going to keep this one too. Look at this. I think I'm going to keep this one. This is a good one. Look how much is in the ground. Freshly eaten. Now the red one is there. The green? No, further down at the yellow one. Me see the yellow one, they probably all fell. We gotta go search under the tree them. Oh, it's too green. We can still get a couple. Eat the salt, man. Yeah, fire red thing in there. Zamir said the mango is green, man, but they are war yellow ones. We gotta go over and check in the grass. No further down. Which is the yellow tree?
This is the red one.
Yeah. Look how much is on the tree. No, I wonder, you know, because there were lots of yellow and me see yellow. Remember film the thing there, eh? He could be. Let's take a walk under here and see, because he got, I mean, he got one tree up to there to the one far over there. Shamir actually said more in got, but I don't know. Me see them right among these trees. But I not see the trench. Well, there is a trench here. No man, he had me film the thing them. They probably. As long as he could, they fall down. Yeah. You like a bigger one, to torn kind one. But of course, there's a big trench to go over there again. I didn't think they had a trench there. I guess all the land has trenches between them. But not Shamir tree, this big one right here? Oh, the one way over there? Oh, okay. Well, this one here got some. You get lots actually. Then, in green, eh? Now, it's okay. Maybe again, get to me, he had the yellow ones there though. Oh, yeah. I mean, all these ones are Shamir one. These three, these 3, 4, yeah. Yeah, you're right, because they got farther over. They way into this land. You hear, that's a fire red singing there. Oh, well, so I gave wrong information. It's green instead of ripe mangoes. That one I got any more there. But I said a polo tree, that one, and that one does hang over there, but that one got some. Yeah. You hear the fire? If it was hard, we'd jump. If it was easy, we'd jump over this one and see, man. I bet there are mangoes on the ground. Oh, yeah. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, okay.
That's why you see that there.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet though, very sweet.
But if you can knock down a couple just for the fun of it and carry them back for money, put in the curry. Make a mistake, me give them a task or two, see, because them fall over this land anyway. Yeah.
Under there high.
Yeah.
And that part in the trench.
Oh, yeah. Look how much, right? Yeah. Well, like I was told, they're not ripe. Green mangoes, so we came with 2 buckets and we got 2 mangoes. That's good. one bucket per one mango per bucket. So you see how many are up there? Well, they're green, so no point picking it, guys. We'll get a couple green ones closer to home for the curry. But again, I saw yellow mangoes at the back here. Because it's on the tape, so I can prove it. If that trench was easy to cross, I'd go over and take a quick look on the ground, but it's not that easy to cross. So. Anyway, let's go back this way now. And I can hear the fire red. That's 100% fire red singing at the back there. It's not far from home, so I might come back with the board this afternoon and see. But you need to pole the board, as the guy says. You stick a stick and then put the board on the stick, the cage on the stick, so he's like at this height off the ground, and then you can see each other. This one and the wild one, you see each other, and then you round up one. Anyway, that's what happened. All this land, I didn't think down there is a little trench, but that's how you divide up the land. You've got this little trench here. That's the boundary from your land to the neighbor's land, because there's another trench between this one and the other cousin's land. Maybe nobody can sneak away a little bit. You can go and bathe in each other trench though. This one got a couple nice ones here, we can get them. I got my jataha and I'm not using it. I'm going to hold the camera and throw my stick at the same time. So this is the stick here. I'm going to whip it up there, see what happens. Ooh! I missed actually, but that was a close call, close throw. So they got a nice stick here. I'm gonna try this thing. There's another jataha coming up here. There it goes. Pretty silly. You need to set the camera down. How would you do that? Oh, there's a bucket actually. Set the camera in a bucket, let's see. Set the camera in a bucket. Point it up in the air. How would it do it? Here's a mango. It gotta be something like that. Get my stick again. So this is my stick again, and we're going to give it a whack, see what'll happen now. Hopefully catch the thing. So here we go. I didn't hit the mango, but it was pretty close. Try that again. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Yeah. That was a good shot. That toad. I told you an old backdam, man. Look at it, look at it. Look at that, look at that. One knock, one hit, and I got those two guys. Actually, see, these are nice. These are like half ripe. You see it's starting to get yellow on them. That's not bad. I gave some false information about lots of mangoes, but there are mangoes here, but some of them must have fell already. Fallen already. And now we got two nice ones here. This is good. Hopefully get caught the way it fell down. So I'm going to bucket these guys up. That was good. That was good. I got a whole pile of them up there. I think that's a bit too high. The stick wouldn't go that nice. Zamir seemed to be doing good there. Wait, let me actually. I hit two down with a stick. You know how nice I set the camera? No, I got four. The bottom the covered it. Wait, let's see what you get. That tree got some nice on, you know, but I don't think your stick will reach. But we can climb the silly tree. You can climb it or afraid? If you did well there with you. What's your money man got there? You got a lot more than me. I've got a bucket full of camera equipment and 4 mangoes. I actually hit 2 down and picked 2 up from the ground. Again, you see all the eaten ones there? This is actually a nice yellow guy there, but you don't want those, they're a bit too messed up. When you pick them up, they're freshly fallen. That's when you pick the guys up. So we did okay, I'd say we did okay. The problem is the market, they don't have too many mangoes at the moment. The one that we found 2 sets. And of course, you don't see too many mangoes. So. Depending what's happening now, I may bring my board back and try to set it here, see if it'll attract that guy. So where was it again? Right in that area. It's a bit cloudy, like now it's perfect time to play around with birds. Sun is not too hot. Of course, this area, the weather changes in a snap, so. You hear a lot of birds chirping around here, but you gotta know which is which. Anyway, so some of those mango trees I thought were the neighbors, but they're actually a neighbor who is not a relative. But still, you could ask the people, and I'm sure they'd give it to you. But anyway, I'm going to show you that. I don't know if you'll see it. A nice red scratch right somewhere there. Silly not wearing long pants and coming to the back dam, but me being lazy, I'm washing my own clothes. You can't let the wife do everything here. You're on holidays, you gotta pitch in. So that pants is too hard to wash. So wash it when necessary, not unnecessarily wash it. So if you came to the back, this shorts is easy to wash. But because of that, you get a few good scratches. Anyway, and that's okay. A backdam man can accept those scratches without any problem. Of course, now it's not bad. It's when you go take a shower, you feel the burning sensation. See this track here? There's the guy's sheep. You get 2 adult here and a little baby. Apparently the little baby one born and the guy didn't even know. Got the sheep just do their own thing here. They feed, go in the pen. And the guy come and check them up every now and again. This is his neighbor's trench here. And it's got the serve this purpose. Mark the boundary line. Have water for the crops. It's not the typical black water. It actually looks like black here, but it's not the. I was told you don't get a hassle in here. You hear here? That's a good singing bird, man. I can hear it. I don't know if he's getting caught on the camera mic there, but I can hear it. Fire red. I gotta navigate my way through here. I'm gone already. Hope there's not a big creature waiting for me here. Here's the path. Look what a guy gotta walk through here. Not only that, you gotta step over the tent. Look at this thorny bush here. That'll stick a few spikes into it, eh? I'll step around him carefully. Not a big one here. Nice grass. My dad would call this grass looking too. I think that's the name of it, looking too. I remember the name. Look at the spikes on these guys. Again, this thing bears a fruit. When the fruit is, I don't know, like a half-inch in diameter, and when it's ripe, you can eat it. Green color to begin with, then it becomes a reddish color, then it's ripe. I gotta step over this barrier here. Hopefully don't get no damage. There we go. Successfully navigated that barrier. I gotta go across into the trench here. Where's the wood? Where's the wood? This way, right? I didn't see the path. Huh? Right there. Oh, that way? Oh, right next to the pen, yeah. Okay, I get lost there. No wonder, look at that, I gotta go through it. Yeah, I should have seen there's a path here. The bush is taller than me. Anyway, there wouldn't be any. Holy smoke, I almost fell there. Where's the barrier? Where's the barrier? That's a wood ant's nest, an ant nest. That is actually an ant nest. Oh, okay, I think I found the wood. Over here. A lot of bird seed here, but I don't know what type. I don't want to give the bird this. There's the wood. Hey, get to the wood. Look what a guy got to go through here. See this? This is what I call adventure. The wood is actually in the bushes. The wrong step, and of course you'll slide. So I got to be very careful here. I'm going to hold the camera and bucket in one hand. Grab onto the tree for a bit of stability. Of course there's a thorny bush right here. There we go, we made it. On the wood. Of course you can see how muddy the wood is, which means it's slippery. Canada says slippery in the bridges winter time. So this is slippery in the mud and water in Guyana. But it's nice, look, I'm in the water here. It's nice. It looks like an aquarium with all the mass in it, eh? But not a single fish. Sour water maybe, again, like the guy told me. What a place for adventure. If you're in a thing like this, then this is the place to come. You're in the sun, sand and sea, then you go to here, Caribbean somewhere. You go to the Caribbean somewhere. Barbados, Jamaica, St. Lucia, those places. You're into bushes, adventure, exploration. Guyana is the place for you. Look at that, look at that. Of course I have to mention, being on vacation and living is two completely different things here. Vacation, you get time to do everything, explore here, there. If you were living here, then you'd be concentrating on making a living. You wouldn't have time for all this hanging around. But anyway, it's nice. You see over there, my grass seed. I'm surprised you don't see birds there now. I It's not that late. I mean, it's fairly early, but the sun is hot. That's why I've been told lots of the farmers guys, they come out at, like, say 5 o'clock in the morning. Come to the farm, do work till around 11 or so, and then that's it for the day. But you get a day's full work from 5 to 11. You get a lot done. The place is just too hot during the, like, midday. Then afternoon you can come and wander around again.